non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible idiots who live in the dream. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
Man, I want to retitle this real quick. God damn. God damn. Joppy had the idea. I should have named this just Untitled. That's the name of the collection, Henry? It's Untitled?
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
Well, I imagine we're going to be talking a lot about it like over the next days, weeks, whenever it's coming. So we'll get that chance to just call it Untitled, which would be cool as shit. I got bad news, guys. I don't think that shit's going to zero. I don't think it's going to zero.
We're trying,
We
man.
tried.
We're trying.
You're going to have to try way fucking harder. Man, people are hyped. So, Joe, people are hyped. I see the look on your face already. Like you're like dying inside.
It has nothing to do with
fucking
that.
excited.
It really has nothing to do with that.
Oh, did you shit your pants?
No, I did not.
It was one of those. That face meant only one of two things, man.
No. I mean, no, it's fine. Whatever.
We need a little therapy session real quick? You want to talk?
No. Every time I bring up stuff that bothers me, the audience thinks it's boring or whatever.
God.
So I've decided to just be like Henry. If it sounds like the audience loves Henry, and Henry shows up late, he does whatever the fuck he wants. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
That's a good trait I'm seeing in you, Joe, where you see stuff, you recognize it, you adapt to it. Right on.
Thank you, bro.
How are you guys? By the way, guys, good to see y'all. Thanks for joining us this Friday, the afternoon show, final show of the week.
I don't show up late all the time, by the way. And even when it is, I don't even want to call it inconvenient, even when it's like painful for people to probably even listen to me, I still show up. I woke up at like 4 a.m. Hong Kong time to join.
That's true.
So that might be, people might respect the commitment, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, that's fair.
Good to
All
see
right.
you, though, Joe. Good to see you.
Good to see you, man. No, I was just waiting for didn't Hudah just say before the show started? He's like, "All right, guys, let's try to do an organized like a continuous, what is it called, like a routine opening where you say, hey, I'm Hudah,' and then Henry goes, I'm Henry, and then I go, and
No, here's how
I'm
it goes.
Joe."
Here's how it goes. It's really fucking close. It goes like this,
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't
and then it
you
goes
know?
like this. Hey, welcome to the afternoon show. I'm Hudah. And then it's you. It's one of you two fucks. That's why I didn't do it, because I knew it wouldn't work.
I'm Henry.
Oh.
And I'm Joe, and together we're the three fucking stupid fucks.
And then we touch wieners like we touch tips. You know, like we do that. But with our wieners.
I like it.
Yeah. Well, we'll practice. That's going to take us like days, weeks of practice. We'll get it. We'll do it. Okay, good shit in the market today. There's actually, man, more and more every fucking day now I'm feeling this energy building around NFTs. I'm seeing art collections that are like ripping on secondary, which is wild. Good sign. We saw Forgotten Runes, their collections starting to rip in the past day or two here. The CyberKongz mint, again, it's got that energy. So while I wanted to talk all these other NFT collections, man, I want to talk all Kongs today. I really do. So let's hit some like macro market stuff. Let's get into the Kongs updates today that have really started yesterday, carried over to today. I think we got the meat of the news, but still, there's hopefully some little teases we got still. We'll see.
I think that's a good metaphor. It has the energy. Kongs has the energy of Henry in Hong Kong at 5 a.m. after not sleeping for 2 days.
Dude, he looked like he was on a heroin bender.
That's the kind of energy that
That
Kongs
was a
has.
bad day. Yeah, that was a bad day. I'm not gonna lie. That was rough.
That's
That was a rough
after he
stretch.
cuckolded an 85-year-old Trump-loving Bitcoin supporter.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
by the way,
decent
Well,
chance I'll run into her in Nashville too. I
oh
might-
shit! By the way, the lineup out there's looking ridiculous. Have you seen the lineup of speakers?
No.
Fuck,
yeah,
dude.
I've seen some. Yeah, I've seen some.
Hang on, it's like obviously Trump. I think it's Vivek or whatever that fuck's name
Ooh,
is.
yeah.
It's God
that
damn it!
guy.
Hang on, there's some heavy hitters. Where do I have this up still? I'll look for it after. But all right, crypto looking okay. But the good news here, the really fucking good news.
Same. It looks like so flat.
Yeah, it is just fucking flat. Oh no. Okay. God damn it. Hang on. Hang on, boys. I think I closed my browser with all my fucking tabs.
Oh, nice. Hey, everybody. Hey, audience. Can we take a quick 15-minute break and come
We'll be
back?
back in an hour.
We'll be back in an hour.
We're gonna prep. We're gonna prep for the show. We'll be back. No, I don't even need the links, bro.
No.
They're embedded in my fucking mind now. No, big news today. Germany is all the way through their Bitcoin. Their balance is literally zero. Literally
Yay.
fucking zero, these motherfuckers. So that's great. It's great. We're done with that. The bad news. Here, we'll just put this on the screen because this shows.
Bad
Boom.
news.
Zero. They sold all of it. It's over. Or is it, Joe? Is it over?
Something tells me something that rhymes with Cox is next.
Hey. Say that again?
Something that rhymes with Cox. No, hold on. Something that rhymes with Cox is
Oh.
next.
Girl. Yeah. It's happening. It's happening. We're starting to hear that notifications are going out to fine folks like Eric Wall to prepare their wallets. Prepare their, I don't know, something. The Bitcoin's going to start moving here really soon. I wonder if this was orchestrated a bit, like one thing after another. Like who fucking knows? But yeah, people are starting to get these messages that they should be expecting to see their payments soon. So what's going to happen is that Bitcoin's going to be sent to exchanges, and the exchanges have different timeframes for how soon they can process that Bitcoin. So like the three exchanges, for example, are listed here. Two of them have like a policy or a time frame of about 60 days, right? They got about 60 days for it to hit their
Time out. I know you're in the middle of something important. Sloppy Joppy just dropped some bomb right now. If you check out the chat, he gave us $400 in NOK. He tipped us.
Woo! Let's go, Joppy.
All right, guys. Let's
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that like the North Korean official currency?
I hope so.
I like that, whatever that is. That's fucking awesome. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Joppy.
Joppy,
Buy Henry a
love
bottle of
you.
Jack Daniels. Yeah.
If I remember right, Joppy's a vet. Marine Corps.
Oh, is he
if
a
I
vet?
remember right? I think I got the right guy there. Yeah, he's a good dude.
Should we cue up the national anthem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
man,
I got to
he's
get it
a-
on the soundboard, but just pretend it's playing
he's
right
a-
now.
and the home of the brave.
He's
There
a
you
hell of a Kong. He does really cool content. I don't want to totally dox everything about him, but
Yeah. Well,
great guy.
Good on you.
let's just say that he's awesome, and thank you for the tip.
Oh,
And,
he's not a vet. Yeah, my bad.
Okay.
He ain't a vet.
Oh,
But
Henry,
he
he's-
could be.
you just false flagged his ass.
Oh, no.
He could be a vet. Maybe I bet he's a veterinarian.
Hey, Joppy, really sorry about that whole thing.
My bad,
Dude,
bro.
thank you very much, though, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Henry,
No.
drinks on Joppy tonight. Good shit.
You were all
Joppy.
Yeah, you were all like, Joppy's really cool because he's this. And then he's like, no, I'm not.
It's like, ain't me, bro.
No, but I got the right guy. Trust me.
yeah, he's cool.
That Genkai, you don't forget. It's,
No.
Yep.
it's good.
Hang on. What is this? Hang on.
Uh-oh.
I'm just looking at.
What happened?
Okay. I was thinking that was referring to something else here. That's it. Okay, so we're all good. Okay, so back to this. Some of these exchanges, like Kraken, here's an example. Kraken, 90 days from when they receive this Bitcoin payment for them to deliver it to creditors' wallets. So even if those payments start today, it's going to hit people's accounts at different times. Will they be selling it? I mean, again, probably. So like Eric said, he's up. Well, there it is, 23x. This is 10-year-old Bitcoin. Every single person who's getting Bitcoin back is up.
Yeah.
But he does say it's 78% or so less than he would have been up if he was holding that on his own, right?
Hold on. Did it say in that email whether or not they're getting Bitcoin back? Like if they were out 1 Bitcoin, they're getting 1 Bitcoin back. Is that what that said?
Well, so it seemed like that at first, but then if he said later on that he's actually down, he's lost like 78% of the value or whatever, it would make sense he's getting cash back, right?
Something or Bitcoin equivalent, right? Like your Bitcoin in 1975 or whenever this happened was, $5, and now it's whatever. So you're getting $5 in Bitcoin, which
right. They're definitely getting a good chunk back. Like it is ultimately it's $9 billion worth, but for them, as far as what it would be worth today, like this all really would have been worth like probably 50 billion, right? If it were truly at the value that it would have gained over these 10 years. So it is truly 9 billion that's getting sent out, but it's much less than it would have been worth for them individually. By the way, guys, I dropped a link to the show. Do your thing, guys. Throw those likes on it, share it out, get people's eyeballs on this. Henry, you gonna drop us a little alpha today? A little alfalfa? No, okay, good. Well, we're still going to get a little peek at art, right?
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to talk about. So I'm game to talk about anything I can talk about.
There you go. There you go. You should definitely pour yourself a drink though for the show.
We can see if we can push the limits a little bit. Like I'm always a little careful on what to say, but we can just see like what we get into.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. By the way, seeing this screenshot here, so 2.7 billion has already been sent out somewhere. Okay, so another 5.4 billion still to get distributed, and then again 60 to 90 days after that. So we'll be seeing this, but again, what we saw the past 2 weeks here, the market has absorbed the German Bitcoin really fucking well. So not as concerned as this about this as I was.
Bring it the fuck on, dude. Who gives a fuck at this point?
I like that.
Do I retweet the SlamX account? Is that where
you can retweet whatever? Honestly, I dropped the Crypto Slam link in the chat, and it ultimately doesn't matter. This is streaming in 4 different places, so any way you want to share it is totally cool.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to think if there's any other big stories out there, and for the most part, oh, here. You know what? Let's just do this because I know if we don't do this now, I'll forget. But here's the lineup. Here it is.
Oh, the lineup.
Yeah, the lineup. Donald Trump, Russell Brand,
wow.
Kathy Wood, Michael Saylor, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Edward Snowden.
Oh my
Who's
God.
this? Bill Miller.
This is like...
Should I know who Bill Miller is?
No, you don't even need to by the names of these other people. Like you're just like fill in. You know what he's about, right?
This guy?
Yeah.
I could guess. I could guess away. So we got that. What else? There were a couple other little stories about the SEC dropping some cases out there. One dropping a case. I don't know if it was an investigation or if they actually filed a lawsuit against Stacks. And another about, was it the Binance stablecoin, like BUSD?
Paxos.
Oh my God.
Dude, fucked up, huh? Is that fucked up, that scenario?
Okay, so we'll take each of them, right? Yeah, I think Paxos is fucked up. Binance, it's their stablecoin, right? It's Binance's stablecoin, specifically, I think the one they used in the US. So the judge in the Binance case ruled the other day that the SEC couldn't articulate their case about this stablecoin being a security. And then here we are, 2 weeks later, and Binance drops their investigation into it. The other one was Stacks. It's a little bit different because they actually, like, if you dive into it, they did like a Series A. They actually went through 2 raises, let's say, two token sales the right way. Like they actually registered with the SEC. They filed the appropriate paperwork for a Series A, and then I think a Reg D exemption. But basically, they sold to accredited investors. In 2021, I think they released a new protocol. And I think whatever happened with that protocol, whether they were selling new tokens or whatever the case was, that is ultimately what the SEC was investigating. And after 3 years and probably a lot of money, they dropped their investigation. So it's interesting.
Is the Binance one kind of fucked up though, that they dropped that after CZ's like in prison and after all the damage is done?
It's so bad, man. Like somebody made a really good post. I'll see if I can find it, where they showed like, oh, nice of them to do it after they literally torched it. I mean, literally, that's what they do. It's like they burned their house down, and then they're like, they burned the house down because they said it was a meth lab, and then they're like, actually, it's okay.
Turns
It's
out it
okay.
wasn't.
We're good.
Actually, it's
So-
it's a
fucking
Catholic
hilarious.
preschool.
yeah, yeah. There you go. It's really fucked up. You look at
Oh.
that chart, and it like goes like this, and a lot of people get hurt, and their job is to protect investors, and they're just not, man. They're not. It's who's the guy, the antivirus guy, McAfee.
Oh, right.
Did you see that video circulating? I don't know that it's popular, but it was him talking about the deep state.
only you watch that stuff. Good.
Yeah, it showed up on my timeline for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Algorithm. I don't know.
But it talked about it's him talking about the deep state and specifically talking about like the CFTC, the FTC, the IRS, the SEC. That now, granted, it goes down the rabbit hole a bit, but he's like, these are all part of the deep state. They're there. They're effectively lawmakers, but they mask their lawmaking by saying that they're imposing regulations. So, like, the laws are supposed to be passed by Congress. What ends up happening is you have these agencies that are creating regulations that are realistically, they're like laws, right? They can look what they did to BUSD. And it's just part of, I think, the system that's meant to destroy whatever it is they don't like.
Yeah, it's interesting that, like, yeah, I think that's a good point. Sorry, I can't focus on all the big words that you say, but like protecting the investor, right, is what they're kind of like. They're if you're kind of boiling down what they do, they protect the investor. But when it's a subject like crypto, they are screwing the investor who is investing in this in the sake of trying to create some sort of like framework for regulation. And it's so fucked up. And they have no idea what they're doing. And then they're just kind of like blindly figuring it out. And they shouldn't do that. If they're going to come up with some plans, come up with the plans and figure it out. And on top of that, anytime you hear any one of these people talk about it, it's usually an embarrassment to, you know, the subject matter, because they don't know what wallets are. They don't know what, you know, exchanges are. They don't know what coins are. They don't know shit. So it's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Regulation by harassment.
Right.
I
Yeah.
think is
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I saw
Oh,
somebody write. And I think that's the truth.
That's a good
Yeah.
way to put it. It's a really fucking good
That's
way to
kind of
put
what I
it.
said. I explained it longer, but yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah. No, that's good, Joe.
Good job, Joe.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah. You got Congressman Tom Emmer calls to fire the SEC chair, Gary Gensler. This is Tom Emmer. Joe, could you tell us what sound he's making there?
Hey, you!
I like listening to this guy talk. He annoys me a bit when he talks, but I like the things that he's grilled Gary Gensler many times.
Hell yeah.
And he'll ask him a question and he'll be like, yes or no, blah, 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 blah.
Reclaiming my time! Right? Like, that's probably what he's saying.
Yeah. The answer, sir, is no. Next,
Dude,
blah, 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 blah.
Those
The
congressional
answer, sir-
hearings are fucking phenomenal. If you want to be entertained, they're such assholes. It's all theater. It's just, it's like they don't speak like humans. It's fucking the meanest fucking pageant you've ever. It's crazy.
But they'll be like, the distinguished gentleman from Texas. Fuck you.
Yeah. I love it. They're like, let me ask you a question. Did you or did you not scratch your butthole and then sniff it? Next question. Reclaiming my time. You know, like they don't
reclaim my
answer
time. I
anything.
reclaim my time.
Man,
Oh,
I get lost in rabbit holes like watching those sometimes. Like some people will chop them up, and it's so fucking weird and dirty. All right, last story before we get to Kongz. Portal. A lot of heat on the timeline just in the past few days, like talking about that Portal coin. There's been a lot of shit talking about tokens in general. Like these tokens come out, these pre-sales, people who get into those get fucking wrecked because they've got these insane valuations, and they come out and get this like Portal had a $2 billion, I think, TVL. But everyone's like, what for? What? You guys aren't fucking. There's nothing. You've not even like told us what you're doing. Yesterday they announced something called Portal Pay. So here it is. Here's their first product. Maybe it's their core product, but it's called Portal Pay. TLDR, you can integrate this into your game. It's a payment system, but it accepts 5,000 plus tokens. Seems cool. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. It doesn't sound like a big deal. It's also one of those like little steps forward. So I think it's cool. They did up the ante a tiny bit today, and they announced that Parallel is going to be one of their integrations, I guess we could say. So. I think that's okay. But that's our news for today. Henry, let's fucking do this. Let's fucking do this. Let me set this up. Here we go.
everyone, I want to just introduce you to the segment of the show that we call the Kong time. If you're ready for some alpha, some interesting swinging dick shit, tune in, because we got the news for you, bitch.
All right, Joe, set your timer, 30 seconds.
Are you ready to pound your fucking Kong chest and whip out your dick and throw your shit at everybody? Well, tune in, bitches, because here we're going with our man on the fucking branch, Henry the Grape.
It's a good setup.
Thanks.
I'm going to grab some water. Hang on.
Yep, that's perfect. That's perfect. That is perfect.
Dude, that couldn't have been any more perfect. That's literally this dumbass show.
Oh, yes. Guess what, guys? 30
I'll be
more
right back.
seconds of build-up to the most exciting time you're going to have today.
Dude, that was actually fucking insane. Oh, he's back. Okay. That was fucking
It was
crazy.
It was like
Changed his shirt.
I put on a hoodie and I grabbed a bottle of water.
I'm going to put on a less exciting shirt. Hold on. He's like, I got a little bit too worked up for that. Give me a second.
No, he's doing his part, dude. If we're trying to get this thing to touch zero, this is what you do.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about, man? What do
Yeah.
you want to talk?
Well, I thought we set it up.
There we go.
There we go.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
no,
All right, so
this guy.
of course, started yesterday. On-chain puzzle, scavenger hunt of sorts. People track down the wallet that you guys seeded out there.
If you missed it, it's because it lasted 5 seconds.
5 seconds. It was timer set. It was 5 seconds. In that wallet was something that said mint in decentralized. Speculation ran wild. Henry, is there a mint coming in decentralized? That's what was going on. Is there a mint coming? What's going on? It is. What the fuck, Henry? What is happening? What are we minting in decentralized?
Take the banana or the mic and go.
Well, we're the Kongs. Oh, we put this video out today. That was fucking cool.
It's good looking, man. Who does your
Yeah.
video? Tell me after, actually.
I
but
did
this is
I
cool.
did this.
You
Yeah,
did?
I did this.
Excellent.
It's our editor, by the way, the one that fucking.
Oh my gosh, there's a picture there. That was a cool picture. That's a cool picture. Michael Saylor's cool. That's cool. That's Bitcoin, I think. Lightning bolts are cool. Whoa! Ah, it's a bear.
What's that guy?
That's a bear.
It's a bear? All right, so that's a PFP, right? Like pretty fucking clear a PFP.
It just might be.
All
It
right.
just might be.
This is a cool trailer, by the way.
Ooh, yeah.
Henry,
That's
tell us what you need right now because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I mean, listen, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Like, Kong's got some shit cooking. You know,
Okay.
everyone. You know, we said we're doing something different. You know, and innovation is maybe not the easiest thing to find, and maybe people aren't like, holy fuck, this is the most amazing thing ever. But we're the first project to mint an ordinal collection in a rune. In partnership with Magic Eden. This is something that we've been planning pretty much since the beginning, but it takes time to build out the back end. So, you know, we've said we want decentralized to have an identity. What we mean by that is like, yeah, we want decentralized to be more than just a PFP, but we want people to be able to have something that they can rock and say like, yeah, this is like, I'm part of it. Now, what we're coming out with next, and we'll have like mint details released early next week. We've already alluded, like you have to have a Promethean, okay? It's going to be gated with Prometheans. So you got to have a Promethean, and you're going to have a bag of decentralized, and more decentralized than what you were airdropped, which was 910,000. Now, if you look at what we did with the quest yesterday, and if you look at the giveaway I'm doing on my Twitter, you might get a hint of like maybe how much decentralized it might cost, maybe.
1 million.
You
1
clever
million?
bastards.
My goodness, what were we thinking? But the reality is I keep saying in Discord, like the first phase is going to be really limited. You know, we talked on here before, like, you know, I talked in kind of code, if you will. We're not stupid. We want to make sure that what we put out there is received well. And what we don't want to do, especially in this market, is just drop a massive collection out there. So when we were crafting the idea of what we're going to put out there, we're like, there's certain elements of other projects that we like. You know, if you look at like OMB with like, you know, blue, green, orange, red eyes, like the idea of there being some separation between the collections. We like the idea of there being like, I don't know if hierarchy is the right word, but rarity within it. So this first collection is going to be like the god level, if you will, of you know, this untitled collection. It's going to be really, really limited. I mean, really limited.
It'll be limited, and the rarity of these will be distinct from other ones that you might release. Is that's what you're saying?
Yeah, these are all one of ones, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, so this isn't like trait layering where we're like, I mean, these have all been done by hand.
Can I jump in? I hate to ruin you when you're on your flow.
No, go for it.
So I just want to say, just for the idiots like myself out there, Kongs are an ETH project, right? And they came into the Bitcoin runes, and what they're doing is something that has never been done before. You're being able to mint something with your rune and with the Promethean. And what good is it to have a Kong or any PFP that is ETH based or whatever, rather than Bitcoin based? So this is almost kind of like the PFP for the Bitcoin players, and you're doing it in a way that no one's ever done before, which is really unique and exciting.
Yeah.
Very okay. Thank you.
So no, I think that's well said. I mean, we're doing this in conjunction with Magic Eden. You know, we're obviously tight with Magic Eden. They wanted us to be the first. Like this was our idea. We came to them. Now they may have been thinking anyway, like minting with a non-chain native token is not unique. Like you could mint on Magic Eden in certainly what are they, SLP 20s, like the
the SPL 20s?
Yeah, SPL, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, we've even done things on Ethereum with like ERC 20s where you could buy things on OpenSea with Banana, or like the uniquely hoodies in Banana. So like the idea itself isn't like this unique idea, but it is unique to the Rune protocol,
yeah,
which
and
is obviously
there's no need to point that out, Henry. It's just, let's just embrace the excitement. There's no need to point out the non-excitement part of it.
No, but I'm getting to the exciting part.
Yeah, okay.
Because the reality is that idea isn't novel, but neither was breeding with a token until Kongs took Banana and Genesis Kongs, and then we exploded the idea of having an asset that yielded a token that you use to breed a collection. So I think sometimes people don't always see the forest through the trees. And I think this is just one of those scenarios. Like, it's funny, Udi the other day, who I have a lot of respect for, was tweeted like, you know, are we at the point where we can say like runes were, I'm paraphrasing, like they were a miss? And you know, I don't personally like that take, maybe mostly because we etched rune number 2, but I'm like, dude, it's early. Like, it's early. Like, yeah, of course, things are clunky. It takes some time. I don't think runes have to take away from what Opcat is. I think Opcat's its thing. Let the rune protocol, let's see where it goes. If we look back in 6 months or a year and we're like, yeah, it was stupid, then okay, at least people were trying. But we're going to lead the way, at least with having a use case for a rune, and at least using that to mint a freaking badass collection.
It's amazing. Okay. I'm feeling happy and excited today, so I'm not going to shit on Kongs right now.
No, you should.
No, I don't want to. But I want to say that, like, you're right, dude. Kongs, it does innovate in a way that it does not get the credit that it deserves ever, right? And you might not hit the bullseye every time. Like, you could, like, we don't know what will be written about runes yet, right? But you guys made the play to be the second rune. You guys are trying to make the first one. You guys are doing the first runes that you'll be able to pay for a PFP with it, which is not necessarily new and exciting, but you guys are paving the way for that. And you guys don't get the credit for that. I think when the history books are written, and we all know that there won't be any history books about this stuff, but if there were going to be history books written, you would see the Kongs popping up a lot in that they're trying to be in that conversation, to be the first people doing certain things all the time, which is really cool. And you guys don't necessarily get the props that you deserve sometimes, which is really interesting. I mean, I always see you guys, you're always there, but yeah, I hope you guys never run out of money, because you guys are always doing these things that, you know, don't get the credit for them. But yeah, interesting.
I saw a post on X from an ape, and he was talking about their 3D assets, and like they're cool. Like, yeah, they're cool. And he's like, yeah, I think soon we're going to see everybody copying us. Having 3D avatars of your PFP is something like we're going to see other people kind of like ripping off. And he wasn't being a jerk about it. He was just talking about how cool it is. And I'm thinking to myself, like, yeah, bro, we did that shit 3 years ago.
It was sick too. I know,
Somebody
like,
said that recent. Somebody said that like nowish.
They posted it like today or yesterday.
That's insane.
Like we did that shit 3 years ago. First to offer a 3D avatar of your PFP, fully rigged, able to be in metaverses and games. Obviously, what we did with our utility token, our on-chain game on Polygon, moving to Ronin, etching rune number 2. Like we just have a list of shit. All of this with no capital raise from outside people, other than like our holders who have obviously bought our mints. But I agree. I'm like, at some point that can matter. At some point it should matter.
I've been in a lot of like meetings where you're trying to like problem solve and do all these sorts of things within Web3 ecosystems. Like even the wallet, the security stuff that I think that who's your dev? Owl, yeah. So like that whole thing, if every project did that with their NFTs, we would have had a lot less issues with security with that. Like that kind of just went under the radar. Like, you know what I mean? Like people were talking about security and and you guys would even bring it up, but it was almost like, okay. You know what I mean? Like there was lots of times where I'd be in these sort of like businessy type of situations talking about this sort of stuff. And Kongs have always been there solving problems and pushing and being consistent. Like fucking mints are always a disaster. You guys always ran a type chip and still do. So, and that'll conclude me being nice about Kongs, I guess.
If we package our Guardian contract, which is what you're referring to.
That's right.
If we package that as a plushie, people would have literally creamed themselves. But when you actually put tech out there that could save people's $100,000 assets, when you put that out there for free, people are like, whatever. We didn't even know about it.
Well, you know what they did was that I think it was when the conversation was had, like your Kongs were safe, right? Like, but other shit wasn't. But if other people adapted that into their collections, if the Bored Apes did or the Punks did, then theirs would be safe as well. Yeah. It could have solved a entire sort of like scene problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Yeah. No, it's true. But this next collection, I think it's going to be fun. Again, this first phase, like if you have a Promethean, if you have the right amount of decentralized, you've got a shot at it. Again, super limited. But the good news is, like, if you have a bag of Prometheans and if you have a bag of decentralized, like, it's not over. There's some things we're building out behind the scenes that are going to be like part of a system where those things will play in to what the future phases of this will be. And we just want to be methodical about how we roll it out because, again, I say we don't want a Genkai 2.0. It was almost a year ago we launched Genkai in the bottom of the bear.
Wow.
And like bottom of the bear. And like we all know we had to kind of like think on our feet, right? Because it didn't Ronin minted out immediately. But on Ethereum, like it was a large collection. It was a higher price. And when I say we paid the price, like we learned. And we're like, we're not doing that again. We're going
to take a quick pause, you guys. It does look, and Hudah, I'm not sure if you didn't bring this up, but we did get a tip.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you. Yeah. Are we whores?
Let's pull it up, and I just want to let's give them the shout out. So Kyle Coffee paid $5 to shill a token, but this is primarily probably a huge scam, and no one should buy it. And this person's terrible. And we don't like that they did this. And we want to do what you should do is like anti-advertising this person. Do not buy this.
Well, here's what you do. You DYOR and you go peek at it and you check out the team. You do all that stuff. You find out who's dropping this token and why and where and all that stuff. And you see who else is like following them and is a holder themselves too. You do all that stuff. And then and only then you decide if you want to buy some purple Pepe. That's what you do.
You're taking this as an opportunity to teach people how you should invest their money, which is do your own research. I thought it would be fun just to say, don't fucking buy this shit.
Yeah, well, that's probably a better idea. Now, like if he did a $500 super chat, it might be different. That might be really different.
He'd be a sponsor.
We wouldn't know until he did it and we saw, right? But yeah, you're right.
Yes.
He would be a sponsor then, and we would shill the fuck out of Purple Pepper.
Yeah, Lemon would be getting scammed. Marco would be, his wallet would be getting drained. Like Edge would be getting fucking edged. It would be all over the place if we pushed that shit. But yeah,
look
you're
at
right.
that. Wall Street bets backs Purple.
I love
Pepe.
this.
That's unreal. Well, we'll back it for $1,000 now.
I'm not backing shit.
Yeah, Joe ain't backing it. Anyway, I guess
Can I
thank you for
answer
that.
Marco's question? Because he was asking, like, and a lot of people have asked, like, is this going to be a gas war? And the reality is, yes. But
I love that it is,
Magic
dude.
Eden,
Old
Magic
school
Eden,
vibes.
You can have mempool protection, so that should help. But it's gonna be like people are gonna be upset.
Oh yeah.
The people who get it are not gonna be upset. They're gonna be stoked.
So.
Yeah,
go ahead. I'll finish that after.
No, the people who do. Oh, thank you, Edge. Edge.
Hang on. That's our boy.
Does that mean suck my cock?
Yeah.
This
Attaboy,
segment, this segment is brought to you by Edge, one of our favorite poster. He says, "Hey Joe, suck my fucking cock." Thank you, Edge.
Beautiful. Thank you,
Now
Edge.
back to the show.
Oh shit. Oh man, I lost. Henry, what were you saying?
I was just saying, like, the people who get it are going to be happy. The people who don't get it, of course, are going to be like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's bullshit.
It's old school. Yeah, it's old school. Like, we've all lost in gas wars. But the good news is, like, it's not the end.
Here's the thing too. So the Magic Eden, what is the whatever that protection thing is? Basically, it is like some preset pump and gas shit. It doesn't work perfect. Like you're really gonna have to pump it. If you really fucking want it. Like I saw some guy who had pumped it, trying to get this OMB. He set up a private sale with somebody, and the guy wouldn't just. I'm trying to think what he wouldn't do. Like list it on his he wanted to list it for hire, right? He ended up dropping it on the floor basically and lost it, even though he pumped it. He did the protection thing. Somebody still outgassed him basically. So. Just expect that even if you do spend some on that protection, it's not fail safe basically. So just be aware.
Yeah.
I did see someone asking about how the first level of FUD, which would be Kongs, don't get any preferential treatment during this mint. I'm assuming it's only you need the Promethean in order to gatekeep and then the decentralized to buy. So sorry, Kongs. Henry clearly did not think of you during this mint. So sorry.
Prometheans are Kongs.
I guess, sort of.
What do you mean, sort of? They're verified in our Discord.
Hey, Genesis Kong, sorry. You may have been first to this, but you're going to be last on this one.
Okay, Jenny Kongs and Babies each got 2 Prometheans. So they ate. Gens have been eating for a while. If they don't make it, they don't make it. The reality is like, this is just going to be a good old fashioned. You've got a prom, you've got a bag of decentralized, and the rest is on Lady Luck. And
if you don't make it, you head to secondary. This is NFTs. This is pretty fucking normal stuff. Cool thing too is thinking about what happens with that collection after. You said the collection is just going to keep growing. We don't know the pace, frequency, all that shit. But it's like was chatting earlier in the day about this. Where I'm holding on to some Prometheans because I'm really hopeful that over the next year, however fucking long, but airdrops, man, when it cooks over in the Bitcoin ecosystem, it's very fucking rewarding. It's a really rewarding ecosystem. So I hold those Prometheans because I'm like, man, if a collection wants to partner with Kongs, they partner through that. I don't think that goes away, but I think there's something really cool and really special about a project that wants to come in and give maybe just a few spots to Kongs. They go for the more maybe exclusive ecosystem in Kongs or asset in Kongs, and now it's this Untitled collection. So I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm going to go for it as much as I want everything Kongs. First, I was like, we'll see how it goes. Now I really fucking want one because I see that as a really cool angle, like a cool reason to have one. So,
dude, to anybody who's launching on Bitcoin, and we only expect that the Ordinals ecosystem is going to grow. If you want to cater to 40,000 plus holders, you can drop to decentralized. If you want to hit the PFP of Prometheans at a 21K collection, you can go there. And if you have something, to your point, really limited, and you want to reward these guys, that stuff is. When these projects approach us to collab, we give our opinion on where we think it should go. Like, we think you should maybe go to like the top, whatever, 5,000 holders of decentralized. We give our opinion, but ultimately it's always the project that decides like who do they want to include.
And a nice quick tie-in here. Someone's asking here if they received greed in some wallet, right? Because they had decentralized there. People are going to airdrop to you without anybody's consent. So like nobody could tell you if it's a scam. That was probably nothing to do with Kongz. It's just somebody else wants to get their stuff distributed. So they drop it to, they'll pick, right? They pick. So they decided to pick decentralized holders.
If you get Purple Pepe into your wallet, it's probably a scam airdropped because you own the Prometheans. Or I heard possibly for those people that miss out on the initial mint, that if you're a Genesis Kong holder and own Purple Pepe, you can buy on the secondary market, Henry. Is that true?
No, that's not true. But we did get the airdrop from BTC Machines. We've got Pizza Ninjas coming up. Nice. There was a post today from Pop Collective that originally I think was going to be whitelisting decentralized holders, and they just put out a tweet, a really nice tweet, that they're whitelisting the Prometheans. So it's like it's just fun. It's fun to have these assets on Bitcoin where Joe, you know how much like thinking goes behind the scenes that you have to do on a project.
Oh yeah, it's brutal,
right? Like it's so nice where it's just like, hey, this shit is there. Do whatever the fuck you want with it. It's great. Like you're gonna put this tweet out there. Awesome, we love it. Like, who can hate someone saying like, yeah, we didn't have to do anything. You're just auto whitelisting. Fantastic. And when the market is hot, I think it's only going to get better. Honestly, I think it's only.
Actually, Henry, can I take this? You made me click into kind of like thinking behind the scenes on a lot of this stuff and security a little bit. Is there an area where you can look to see what things have been legitimately airdropped to your wallet for owning certain things, or no? Just because one of the things that kind of sucks is you get airdropped a bunch of stuff and then like you go and you're like, oh, is this legit or not? And Bitcoin, I'm not sure. Like ETH, you check your wallet for an NFT and it's like clearly that's a scam. But with Bitcoin and all these things are going to be dropped, is there a way to kind of check it out?
Not that I know of. I mean, the ones that have been dropped that we know of, like BTC Machines and Epic and things like that, at least we know. So if somebody in Discord asks. But like I didn't realize till I saw Tickles talking about Apostles of Greed that greed was from them. I saw it on my wallet. There's another one that I saw, which is like Lobos, the wolf pup, that got dropped to us. But there's another one that probably doesn't have great liquidity, I'm assuming, but it's got like a pink icon, and that got dropped to us as well. So Joe, it's a good point you bring up, even though this isn't the exact answer for it. With what we're doing with decentralized, people probably expect I say like that we're building a cancer research center, powered by decentralized. We're not. But a lot of this is baby steps, right? Like Bitcoin, the ecosystem itself, it needs more infrastructure. It needs more things like, let's say, like the Guardian contract. It needs things like you're talking about. It needs like revoke.cash. And a lot of these things run easily because of smart contracts. But the point to what I'm saying is these are all areas that we're looking to see like what can we insert into. We're certainly like a tech-driven, grungy degen community, but like those are the areas where we can make a difference, I think, on Bitcoin. And those are the areas that we're exploring. Like this has been a bit of a heavy lift. I'm not going to lie. Like people may be like, yeah, you can mint in a rune, but guess what? All that shit has to be built out by Magic Eden. All the art has to be done. How many phone calls are involved just in a, hey, can we mint in a rune? A lot of back and forth on that. To make sure like Magic Eden wants to make sure that it's a fluid mint because they're already getting hit up. I've talked to them today. They're already getting hit up by people that are like, hey, we want to do it. So they've got to make sure everything works clean on their end.
Dude.
So my point.
Well, I'll ask Ab when you're done. Sorry.
My point is just like
he might never be done. It's just he keeps going.
There is a lot of shit that Bitcoin can use. This is just the start of like, hey, we wanted to give something. We have something we want to do with the Prometheans, with decentralized, but there's still a lot of work that we can carve out in Bitcoin. I believe that. So yeah, sorry, Joe.
No, I was going to say maybe two things. Maybe we should either kick Jose out.
Well, let me address that real quick. I just saw your message, Jose. I respect the hustle in the game. I fucking love it. I love the degeneracy. I adore that about this space. I promise you it's backfiring here. I promise you if you want people buying purple, Anybody that's watching this is not going to buy purple now. Just a heads up. Like, come
Maybe
hang.
Can we do a scroll of like we do not endorse purple coin on the screen or something to that effect? The other thing I was going to say was like, Henry, maybe you should do a Discord page where you announce the things that are being airdropped, like a list of things.
No, Joe, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good idea. Just like a read-only page where, yeah, I like that.
Wait, that shows
I'm gonna
what?
make that happen.
Yeah, it shows the legitimate things that are airdropped to the wallets.
You know what?
Decentralized or Promethean.
You should do that. That's also a really good opportunity for somebody in the community who wants to like build a brand and audience to do. Because Tickle and I were talking about doing that for like what Runestone and Dog, right? And just because there's so many people who, man, you get a lot of shit for holding this stuff. Somebody, if you did it for Kongz, would be, again, you'd get a lot of eyes,
right? Yeah, but honestly, no, it's a good idea, Joe. I'm excited about what's coming. More shit next week. And more shit after that. Like, again, we're building out the back end for some stuff, and it should get fun. At least keep people engaged in what we're doing while we work on seeing what else we can build out.
Man, you guys got a knack for timing, and the market's feeling like it's starting to shift or turn, right? So timing might be perfect here. Man, how are you guys always first to do these things? It's kind of wild. Like, hearing you say that people are reaching out to them now, I'm like, how the fuck didn't people reach out before? Like, how are you guys always first? I think it's because you're fucking degens and you're always at the cutting edge.
So, we had this idea and we took it to Magic Eden. Now they will also say, like, I believe them because they're good people, that they were thinking of this, right? And so, like, these two ideas came together and it made sense. Magic Eden wanted to make sure that we were the first to go with this protocol. So I think other people may have even reached out to see if it's possible, but that, like, Magic Eden was just keeping very quiet because they wanted this to launch with a bang. So they wanted somebody like CyberKongz to do it with. But why are we always first? This is going to be a bad analogy, though. I used it with Adzi earlier today because we were just talking about the future of Kongz. And sometimes it's hard to know, like, we're not the IP play of Pudgy Penguins with plushies on the shelf, right? You know how, like, I don't know if it's the same in Chicago. I assume it's everywhere. Like, houses built in like the 1950s and 1960s, they're just solid, dude. Plaster and lath walls, the old like 6x6 or 4x4 tiles, they're just solid. Everything's clean. You're only replacing it if you want to update it, but like it's solid as hell. House built in the 90s sucks. Cheap ass material. I'm like, Kongz remind me of the house built in the 50s. Like, you may not be the house everybody drives by and goes like, holy shit, look at that McMansion. But you're like, damn, that thing is solid. It's going to be here for another 15, 20, 30 years, if not longer. And why? We're sticky with our community. Why are we sticky? Because I think, to Hudah's point, like, we are early with shit. We have a really talented team. When we talk with other teams, I realize how talented our team is because, like, we do shit early and we know how to execute. We're not as big as other teams, but, like, I say we're like the Spartans. Give me 300 Kongz, put me up against however many other fucking people want to come against us, and I'm happy with that. We're just fucking built different, man.
Wow. Shit's getting violent. I don't know if I would have banned Kyle Coffee. He gave us $5. Hudah.
I didn't care. I didn't care.
Fine.
Appreciate it, Kyle. But yeah, it wasn't even a ban. I don't know if that's like just the way the software shows. It was just a timeout, but I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
so
you got timed out. Thanks for the $5.
Thank you, though. Yeah, appreciate it. No, here's the deal. Don't come in our house and fucking be disruptive with the unrelenting purple shit. Nobody's here to chat purple. That's all.
And this is a lesson to all you guys. If you give us donations, you will get a timeout and you will get banned.
If you make a donation, but you're a friend, you get to pick who gets a timeout. So that's how the game here works.
Us?
Yeah.
The guests?
The guest gets to pick.
Oh no.
Yeah. You donate enough. In fact, that's what this show will evolve into. It's just like a game, like a fucking game. We'll have tiers. You donate this much, you get to ban people for X amount of time.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. By the way, to Assassin's question, we've got Owl as like our lead Solidity dev. We've got Clumsier. He's a full stack. We've got Felix, who's a full stack. We've got Sven, who's kind of a mix. He floats in between. We got Max. Those are primarily the devs that we have on like the EVM side. And on Bitcoin, we're small. We use he's in our Discord. Mutable Trees has done a lot of our work. We've also worked with OrdinalsBot, great guys over there. So right now we really like contract the dev work on the Bitcoin side. We don't have like a native Kong, who's like full time. So we'll be there though. And Mutable Trees is a great.
Getting a little itchy here with all this Kongs talk. Or do we have much more? Or what
hey, let's look at. I mean, price is looking fucking excellent. Promethean's almost up 2x, just about 2x at this point, which awesome. That's just exciting. It just shows if you bring a little bit of that excitement and energy, you fuck your plans to go to zero. You know, pretty well fucked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's looking nice here. It's looking real nice. I sold some decentralized. First time.
You did?
Yeah. Not much. You know, like you get that stack of like 910,000. I sold 450K. So half of the stack there.
Nice.
So just because I just wanted to see like a number go up in my wallet. So, you
I
know.
hate to tell you, you're not going to make it for this next one, but that's okay. That's okay.
Wait, what you mean? Is there going to be something that it checks if you sold? Like a diamond hands kind of something?
No. I just mean like you sold some, and I imagine you sold lower than where it is now, which means you'd have to buy back, which I think would be like,
you know,
I don't want to say stupid.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be sick if we could take tips and donations in decentralized for this show.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool.
That would be.
That
cool.
would be
That'd be cool, Joe.
That would be cool. I've got good ideas, huh? Good ideas. By the way, I was more diamond handed than Hudah with decentralized, but go ahead.
Hey, you know what? Listen, if anybody did anything with it that got them some anything, I'm happy for it. Like I'm not happy with the dude who listed a brick of 10 million on the floor today, but somebody ate it up.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that here. Somebody put 4.7 million on the floor.
It's like, is it PvP stuff? Like
0.13. Wow.
It's weird to me. Yeah, it's weird.
I still think they don't know. Oh wow, yeah. There's another 4 and there's 3.2.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's all the same price. Another 3.2.
Just like go on Gate or something.
Is that 5 mil right there?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a bunch of people just bricking it.
What the fuck?
Just wonder, like, are they that clueless?
It's their opportunity to get out. So
Here's the other thing.
Wow.
You know, I said it's one of two things. Then somebody said there's actually a third. So the two things I said is people are either redacted and they are completely oblivious to how runes work. 2 is that it's PvP and it's people that don't want to see decentralized run, so they brick the floor. And there's people with stacks out there that could easily spend 0.2 Bitcoin to really like plug your floor up. And then the third is people who want to buy lower, so they brick the floor so people list lower, so they can gobble up those listings, and then they remove their listing.
That makes sense.
You think that happens?
Yeah, in fact, like I know it does.
Can you see activity here? Because I've never found that where you can see historical sales.
You can go to I think the decentralized rune on ordinalscan.com or ordinalscan.io, and I think you can see the transfers. But dude, Bitcoin is really hard to just like to read in the same way like you could on like Ethereum with like Etherscan.
Yeah.
Hudah, was it easy to sell the decentralized? Just
dude, literally, you go in there. Here, I'll kind of show here. I mean, it was so fucking easy. Like, go in here, and it gave me the option to split them, which is, I think, exactly what I did.
You hit the split next to the list?
There's a split option, yeah. And so these are already pre-split. Initially, it was the whole stack of 950. I'll do it to, like, Epic. You can just go, picture it's a whole stack. So picture this is, 450. I would just click split, and I literally just do max amount. And you don't have to do max, but I did max, and I split into 10. So 10 stacks. You click that, it's just a little fee. It's not much at all, and that's it. And then you can list them all individually, and it makes it easy to list them all at once, too.
So you split it first, and then you list it after you split
Correct.
it.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, you also, if you're not in the U.S., you can go on Gate, which is pretty liquid, or MEXC now, and you can go there and dump an order on either one of those.
MEXC is a pretty big exchange, right?
Yeah, it's the 11th largest.
Oh yeah, I saw that today.
There we go.
Yeah. So anyway, I know we talked a lot about decentralized.
Oh, that's
but,
beautiful.
Yeah, that was too much, but good job.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah.
Well, warning, it's going to get a lot worse next week. You guys.
Yeah, dude. Next week, Joe, you just might not want to come. No, for real. Next week, it's going to be. Next week is next week.
Now we got some Crypto Slam news coming next week. Stuff we've been building towards for at least a year, but truthfully, it's kind of everything for this. Shut the fuck up, Joe. I see. It's gonna be cool. I'm excited about it. Again, it's 3 years of honestly, my work and the team's work, and really the past year of like focused efforts on this thing exactly. Joe's gonna have a special segment on it as well. His favorite parts of it, and yeah, it should be awesome.
It's called Real Talk with Joe.
Real Talk with Joe. I can't wait. Start of a brand new, beautiful segment. Good shit, Henry. Any final words? Anything you want to wrap up with decentralized?
Man, I feel like we covered a bit. Everybody wondering how much decentralized you need. That'll come out, but I said it, before here. Like you have to not understand how we're doing things to not know how much decentralized you'll need.
I would venture a guess. It would probably be $1 million. That's my guess.
That'd be a crazy guess based on information that you have.
Right. So speaking of, that's a good reminder. The giveaway's not done, right? Is it Sunday? No. It's over.
Yeah, I'll do the poll on Sunday.
Yep. Okay, so here you go, guys. If you missed this already, if you didn't see it, on Henry's X account, he's giving away $1 million decentralized. You just got to go to the tweet, like it, retweet it, post your Taproot address, and tag decentralized. Follow the guy while you're at it, just cause.
And a Promethean.
Oh no! Oh wow! I don't know why my eyes just locked right in there, but yeah, and a Promethean. So I'm assuming that's what you need to get into this pre-sale. Is Magic Eden gonna have like a wallet checker, like where you go on a whitelist and eligible, not eligible? Is it checking your wallet to see if you have these?
I will ask. Well, we'll snapshot it. We'll snapshot Promethean. So yeah, there will be some function of like. Do you qualify to be able to mint?
Oh, so you need to hold a Promethean to be eligible, and the token that it'll accept is decentralized. I see. Yeah. That's cool. Oh, good shit. Good shit. Okay.
By the way, the bots attack this, dude. I think this got like 2,000.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Botnet in full force.
Who is this?
I couldn't care less.
Is that Joe? Yeah. Is that your alt account?
I think I responded to that guy. I didn't respond to many, but it's like,
of course, Henry responds to it.
That's fucking awesome, man.
I will. So you asked Henry if he's got anything else. Well, Henry, you said that you might tease or like come out with something more today. Is there one thing that you can share that you haven't shared that's not out there?
I don't think I had shared before anything about us building out like a back end per se for future things where, proms and decentralized would be needed for future phases. Okay. Let me just think on the mint that's coming up. You know what? I guess I'll say, and this isn't going to help, but it's not going to help a lot, but it's a little bit more information because everyone wants to know how many there's going to be. It's going to be less than 500 for sure. So yesterday I said it's more than 100. Today I'm going to say it's less than 500.
We're zeroing in.
Yeah, we're getting closer to the total. Yeah, can't think of much else to share right now. I mean, I think what people are going to be excited about is to see the art, and then really it's just going to be like, hey, it's going to be go time.
So you've shared enough. We can.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah. Awesome shit. All right, let's hit some bullish, bearish. Let's get on to the weekend, man. Fucking awesome show. Perfect show to wrap the week with. So thank you for all that, Henry. Excited for more chat about that.
Kongs, man. Love talking Kongs.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely fucking with you, man. All right, first bullish, bearish. This is stupid, actually, but whatever. We're doing it. Check this out, man. Bullish on sound effects, guys. Making fucking awesome noises. This is how they got the roar from the Lion King. It's kind of fucking cool. So check this.
Great. Yeah, that was good.
That actually at the end reminds me of Joe after anybody says anything here.
Thanks.
Yeah, you really got into that. Henry, I thought you'd appreciate that for whatever reason. I don't know.
I watch sound effect like clips like this on YouTube. It's amazing what these people do.
Yeah.
Like they're watching the movie and they're like racking something to make it sound like they're walking through the woods. It's crazy.
Dude, so when I went to audio school, that was the thing I wanted to do the most was Foley. Like that was my favorite course. We spent a month in a Foley studio, like this room, and just made sound effects and shit. And it was awesome.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Dude, I loved it.
I'm so bullish on that, by the way. I love it. And one of the things that I remember as a kid was the sound effects for a lightsaber was those those thick wires out on the street. You would just bang it and it would like wing. It was like
No, that's not the lightsaber. That's their lasers, like their blaster bolts. Yeah,
Okay,
when the ships are shooting. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. Actually, I can't even remember what. Bob, you know what the lightsaber sound is, right? By the way, how many people are going to look for a metal trash can this weekend? If I find one now, I'm getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool shit. Anyway, bullish, Henry.
Yeah, bullish.
Bullish. Good shit. All right. This is pretty fucking scary and badass. Fucking crazy. What is this fucking lady doing?
How did he
That's
slide
wild,
right
huh?
underneath there?
That's like the caption's like that's some Fast and Furious shit. It is. Look, that's fucking out of a movie. That's wild. I bet he's gonna be wearing some like protective gear from now on, right?
Wow.
And people are giving him shit saying he's flying. He doesn't look like he's flying. They're like, this guy's going 100 miles an hour.
Well,
Doesn't look that fast at all. That looks like 45 or something, 50.
yeah,
I
I
don't
don't know.
Bullish
Yeah,
on his reaction time. How about that?
Yeah, his reaction time could be. You have to always assume that everyone's a fucking idiot, right? Like that's my assumption is that I assume that person's going to be an idiot and try to hit me. You know, like that's kind of my vibe.
Would you ride a motorcycle?
Yeah, I have a scooter. Or I had a scooter,
Ooh.
so yeah, I like riding, but yeah, people are crazy. So
You
got
should
to
scooter your ass up here, Joe.
Yeah, I would love to.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Henry, bullish on this gentleman.
I think he did good. Yeah, I
Pretty-
think he did real good.
Yeah, I'll go
fucking
bullish
impressive.
on him doing well to keep himself as safe as he could possibly in that situation.
There we go. All right, two final ones. We'll do them quick. This is actually stupid as hell. I've gotten stuck watching this channel before. This dude goes like dumpster diving and he finds thousands and thousands of dollars worth of shit. He's kind of gross though because sometimes he'll take food, like if it's packaged food, but he takes food out of the garbage and he'll just keep it. But actually, I'm gonna skip this. This is just stupid.
Yeah,
This guy just digs in garbage.
garbage picker.
Garbage picker. I've seen these videos from time to time, like wrestling, but there's you got to wrestle chicks sometime.
I think it's jujitsu, but whatever.
Yeah, same thing.
Armbar.
You ever had to wrestle or jujitsu a girl?
Every day? Yeah.
Do you really?
Fuck yeah! Someone a girl broke my cracked my rib.
No shit.
Oh yeah, dude. I was a white belt. She was a purple belt. She fucking killed me, dude.
Did you say thank you?
No, dude. I'm not a fucking asshole. Like she wasn't wearing this. I'll say that. How about that? Like this is clearly like Henry's jujitsu class where he finds it. Like there's no actual wrestling or jujitsu going on there.
No, it's I don't know. What it looks real to me.
Well, okay.
Anyway, I'm just bullish on that whole thing.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I guess it's cool.
Eduardo.
Bullish on smells. Oh.
Bullish on lady, bullish on smells. Damn. I guess we can't go out on that. Here we go. Hang on real quick. Donald Trump at the Bitcoin Nashville whatever fucking conference for $60,000. You know, join a dude. This is crazy. Photo op, fucking photo op for $60,000 for a round table. $844,000 a person. What's the significance of that number? 844,600. What the fuck is that?
That is an odd number.
That's weird.
I love the calligraphy. I wonder if it's the girl Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah Script. I'm sure not.
Yeah, I hope
We'll
not.
have to ask her. We'll
She's
have to ask her.
She's better than that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm curious to hear what Henry's bullish or bearish on this one.
Well,
But, yeah.
part of I was going to say is the NFT collectors got to go to this thing for 1 ETH. 1 ETH, you got to go and do kind of the same shit.
Whoa, let me ask you this: Do they get to do it here or no?
It was at Mar-a-Lago or whatever.
See here, you know what they should have done was they should continue the utility by letting those people that have those NFTs do it here, like have a photo op here.
Dude, good point. He should one special prize in that collection should have been a lifetime pass to like any of his stuff. That would have been that would have sealed the deal. That is the greatest fucking utility ever that we've seen in a collection.
He's a money.
I don't think he thought of that. I bet you if the team thought of it, they would have done that. One pass that's good for every dinner.
What didn't you say? Like, oh, he's got the greatest team around him.
Yes, he does. He does.
Clearly not. But go ahead.
Yeah, it does. Anyway, bullish, bearish. I go bullish. Well, I don't know. Whatever. Bullish. Whatever.
That's a big number. It's cool though. If people want to spend it, I guess. Fine. I guess bullish that he's going. Bullish that he's going.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bearish on this. Henry's gonna be out a whole lot of money after this one. But yeah, I'm going. I'm going bearish on this one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's funny. Good takes here, guys. And our final one. Another Quantum Cat gets its cape. This is now our 4th or 5th, so it's starting to ramp up. More Quantum Cats getting their gold cape, meaning these people get a Taproot Wizard when the time comes. I think these are going to start flying soon, as in a lot more rolling out. Maybe more people than we were thinking, which is awesome. Recommend, if you're looking forward to something like that, you don't list your cat. So kind of that simple, guys. Cool shit.
Yeah, cool.
I'm very, very bullish.
Yep.
I'm gonna go bearish. I'm not uber bearish on it, but I'm not. It doesn't really excite me, so I'm gonna go bullish rather than. I'm bearish instead of bullish.
I dig it. All right.
I'm bullish.
Love it. You bullish, Henry?
You can't show me that picture and have me start say I should get excited by that. But
well,
yeah.
could you get excited about the whole project team and the fact that the art's only about 1/8 revealed or so?
I don't want to talk negatively about these projects because I want them to eventually watch our show and say you know what, that guy deserves one of those things. But honestly, look at this piece of shit.
Anthony, here's where you clip for next short.
Where's the cape? What cape are we looking at? Are you talking about the little squiggly?
The gold cape.
Is that the gold cape where someone just did this with a crayon? Yeah. And then if you you're going to get Taproot Wizard. Can I see the picture of a Taproot Wizard to see how excited I can get about that art?
Yeah, actually, that's actually perfect. Hang on, here we go. By the way, Anthony, starting at about 1 minute, 1 hour, 6 minutes in, let's say 30 seconds, and I'll tell you where we end.
I want to get in on this. I don't. What do I say to get in on Anthony's clip?
Do a little fuck you, Joe. That's
Joe, fuck you, bro. You are such a downer on everything.
Are you talking about
unless it's Gary V?
Are we
if
talking
it's Gary V? It's amazing. If it's anyone else, Kongz, Taproot Wizards, anyone who does anything cool, you're like, oh, fuck that.
Hold on. So, we're talking about the editor. Is that what we're talking about?
Maybe.
Okay. Well,
here's Taproot Wizards.
Oh my fucking God. Guess what, guys? Guys, congratulations. If you have a golden cape, guess what? You're going to get one of these Taproot Wizards. The art is amazing. The art was actually done by a dead squirrel that was held by a 3-year-old baby, and that they just kind of just splashed around. So congratulations. That's the first time it's ever been done on chain. So it's pretty historic. Kongz is up there with in the history of books, as well as the dead baby, the dead squirrel and baby art.
Flip that part, Anthony.
There you go.
1 hour, 8 minutes, and about 17 seconds.
There's our short.
Are in the history books.
Our most viral short, guys. Push it everywhere. I'll drop links when it's live. That's it. And guys, that's the show. Hope your weekend's fantastic. I will be live tomorrow and Sunday morning, 8:15 a.m. Eastern time, over on Inside NFTs. Guys, have a great fucking weekend.
Yeah, I gotta go, boys. Gonna go out to dinner.
There you go.
Thanks again. It's Hudah, Henry, and your boy Joe. So we'll see you later. Have a great weekend.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible idiots who live in the tree. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
All right, real talk, guys. Okay, hang on, we're done. Okay, just between us,
Yeah.
this token guy's fucking cool, and I think he's got good alpha. I'm probably gonna buy some of these dog PFPs. So just a heads up for you two.
No go sweep the dog PFP.
Yeah.
those look awesome.
No, he's good. I like him. I think he's got that killer instinct. He swept. What was it? There was what was that PFP that like earlier in the week? I think that happened to cook on secondary a little bit, which when nothing was really moving. Billy Cats. Billy Cats. I think he was in at 0.001 something, and they rose to like 0.0048 some or 0.005. Anyway,
maybe I'll buy one just.
yeah,
for
he's.
hell.
I'm gonna peek. I don't even know what they are.
All
But
right, I gotta go.
yeah, see you, man. There's
See you guys.
dog. There we go. I'm gonna grab a few. Why the fuck not? They look awesome.
He's got to go.
There we go. I'm grabbing that guy right there.
You actually bought one? Are you being serious?
Think so?
No, you're not being serious.
I think I am.
Oh, you're gonna buy one of those things?
I think I'm gonna. Although, have I never bought with this wallet? I don't think I've ever purchased with this wallet.
Mm.
So it's telling me I got to prepare my wallet.
I wonder if it's a good sign that people have been spamming our videos.
It's just you put in the right word or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you put in the right thing, just it attracts people. So
Yeah.
we are attracting. Oh fuck! That one got bought. I wanted him.
So
Oh,
it's
yes.
not. So it's not good. Okay.
I don't know. Well, oh wait, the people were shilling.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than not.
Mm-hmm.
So you got anything going on this weekend?
Not that I'm aware of.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Gotta take care. We gotta take advantage of this summer though. We gotta go do some. I'd like to go to the beach. I haven't gone to the beach in a while. I'd like to go
That
there.
sounds nice.
Well, I bought my tickets for VCon today.
Oh no shit.
My
So you're-
airplane tickets.
So you're definitely going.
I'm definitely going.
You're going. You're doing it.
Doing it. Doing it.
That'd be cool,
Oh.
dude. I want to go, but I'm not going.
I'm doing. You know why I'm primarily like one of the major reasons that I'm going to do it,
Why?
so I can get some bits for the show. I
Oh
might-
shit,
I might
dude.
try to do some. I don't even know. Yeah, I need to think about it, but
That's
I'd like
awesome.
to try to do some sort of interview or I don't know, something. Some good nuggets for us.
Yeah, line them up, man.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be real fucking cool.
Yeah. It's what Henry should be doing whenever he goes to these stupid things.
Yeah, it's tricky, dude. He's working them,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But dude, I actually like these little dogs.
Yeah, the art's really great.
Are you being a smartass?
Yeah, I remember when art was like everyone was like the fucking art. It's fucking.
Oh yeah, it was lame.
Oh, look at that art. It's overlapped this or whatever. You know what I mean? You're like, okay. Now no one gives a fuck.
Yep. All right, I bought one.
Did you?
Yep.
Oh, so
They're so cheap. What are these? What's 0.0007?
How long did it take you to sell your decentralized? Was it immediate?
Well, I had to split them, so I had to wait for that to go through. I'd say probably 30 minutes or maybe an hour for the split to happen, and then I listed it, and they went pretty quick.
Oh, it takes a half an hour to an hour to split it.
Yeah, the split's got to go through that whole process,
But is it like an offer sort of situation where like you put it up and it immediately gets sold because there's like offers out there?
It sat for a little bit. I've sold stuff before where it goes right away. Like it just
Mhm.
depends on how hot. It's very, dude, because you do them in batches. It's pretty fucking similar to NFTs. I'd say like the action feels the same.
Mm.
So yeah,
Okay. What do you got going on this weekend? Anything?
I think similar, like trying to get out because summer. There's a dude across the street here. It's really weird. Like we're in the middle of nowhere, but across the street they've got this like festival that goes on once a year.
Really?
And there's been like some kick-ass bands that have played here. I think like Kiss played once or something stupid like that. Like
Kiss?
weird. Yeah, fucking weird. So I don't know who's playing at this thing, but yeah, we'll probably go to that. And
Nice.
I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of it. So
Alrighty.
so yeah, dude. Hope the weekend's awesome though.
Yeah. I'll talk to you later.
Hell
See
yeah.
you Monday.
See you, buddy.
There, brother.